Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. This is Hamza Noor, and in this particular video I am going to solve a question from the topic log and exponential equations 4037 O-level additional mathematics, October November 2021, paper 2 variant 3. Question number is 4. Part A says that solve the equation log with the base 6 term 2x minus 3 equals to half. Give your answer in exact form. So what we need to do, we need to make 2x minus 3 the subject of the equation first in order to remove this log, and this 6, the base of the logarithmic form, will become the base of the index form. As you know the fact that when log with the base a term y is equals to x, so if you need to remove the log and you need to convert it into an index form, so y is made the subject of the equation and the base of the logarithmic form actually becomes the base of the index form. So when log with the base a term y is equals to x, so y is equals to a raised to the power x. So this is basically the logarithmic form, and this is basically the index form. So when 2x minus 3 is made the subject of the equation, this will become, this will be equals to 6 raised to the power half. So therefore 2x minus 3 is equals to under root 6. Therefore 2x equals to 3 plus root 6, and therefore x equals to 3 plus root 6 completely divided by 2. This is basically an exact form. This is supposed to be your answer to question number 4, part A. Then we have part B, which says that solve the equation ln 2u minus ln u minus 4 is equals to 1. Give your answer in exact form. So as we know the fact that ln is basically the log with the base e, and on the left hand side of the equation, here we have two terms which are the logarithmic terms, and both are having the same base e. Okay, so here we can use the quotient rule. Since you know the fact that when ln x minus ln y, if you have something like this, ln x minus ln y, this is exactly equals to ln x over y. As we know the fact that here we have log with the base e, or if you have lgx minus lgy, this is equals to lg x over y. All right, this is basically an identity. Left hand side is equals to right hand side. So in this case, ln 2u minus ln u minus 4, this will be exactly equals to ln 2u upon u minus 4, and this whole thing will be equals to 1. So when 2u over u minus 4 is made the subject of the equation, so log is basically removed. So in the next step, what you can do is first write log with the base e term 2u upon u minus 4, and this whole thing is equals to 1. Okay, so when 2u over u minus 4 is made the subject of the equation, this will be exactly equals to e raised to the power 1. So therefore 2u is equals to e multiplied by u minus 4. Okay, so what we need to do, we need to make u the subject of the equation. We need to find the value of u, and we need to give our answer in an exact form. So 2u is equals to eu minus 4e. So 4e is equals to eu minus 2u, and therefore 4e is equals to, taking u as common on the right hand side of the equation, multiplied by e minus 2. Therefore u is equals to 4e divided by e minus 2. This is supposed to be your exact form. This is supposed to be your final answer to part B. Then we have part C, which says that solve the equation 3 raised to the power v upon 27 raised to the power 2v minus 5 is equals to 9. This is basically just a simple equation of indices. So what we need to do, in the denominator, we need to get the same base 3. So this is 3 raised to the power v upon, in place of 27, you can write 3 cubed. So 3 cubed raised to the power 2v minus 5. and this is equals to 9, which is 3 square. So in the first step, what I've done is that I have made the same basis. I've just made sure that each and every term has the base 3. All right. So as you know that according to the laws of indices, when a raised to the power m is raised to the power n, so this is basically a raised to the power mn. The powers are actually multiplied with each other. So now I can say that 3 raised to the power v upon 3 raised to the power 6v minus 15, and this is equals to 3 square. As simple as that. Now, according to the laws of indices, what you have studied is that when a raised to the power m upon a raised to the power n, this is basically equals to a raised to the power m minus n. When the bases are same and the terms are like, divided, so the powers are basically subtracted. Okay, so a raised to the power m divided by a raised to the power n is equals to a raised to the power m minus n. So in this case, as we know that we have the same base 3, so 3 raised to the power v minus, bracket open, 6v minus 15, and this will be equals to 3 squared. So this will be 3 raised to the power v minus 6v plus 15, and this is equals to 3 square. All right, and v minus 6v is basically minus 5v. So 3 raised to the power minus 5v. I'm just going to raise this, working over here. 3 raised to the power minus 5v plus 15 is equals to 3 square. And since we know that according to the laws of indices, when a raised to the power m is equals to a raised to the power n, so when the bases are same and the terms are equated to each other, therefore the powers are also equal to each other. Therefore m is equals to n. M is equals to n in this case. So here we have the same base now, and the terms are being equated to each other, so the powers will also be equated to each other. So therefore minus 5v plus 15 is equals to 2, and hence 15 minus 2 will be equals to 5v, and therefore 13 is equals to 5v. V is equals to 13 over 5. All right, this is supposed to be your final answer. You can write 13 over 5 as well and 2.6 as well. Both would be acceptable. V is equals to 2.6 or 13.5. This was October-November 2021 paper 23, question number 4. Thanks for watching.